Hey, what's going on, ladies and gents? How are you doing here? So all I have to say is for the France national team, très bien, France, très bien. I mean, France today, man, they were phenomenal. And and when it comes to the whole World Cup winners curse claim and all that stuff, listen, man, France, I don't think that really matters for them, because today, man, France, they were solid in their 4-1 victory over Australia. And here's the thing, man, obviously, when Australia scored first in this game, I thought that, and me and a lot of people probably thought that Australia were going to pull off the upset here versus France, but I guess you could say right now that France said, nah, we still in this, man. We're not going to let some, World Cup winners curse try and prevent us from, winning this game. And France, man, they were superb today, man. They were phenomenal, especially with players like Olivier Giroud. He balled out today for France, and it looks to me that he could be the striker option for France right now, because obviously, France, they're going to be without Benzema. They are without Benzema for the World Cup, and obviously it is very heartbreaking to see to not see Benzema, to not be able to see Benzema play at the World Cup for France, man. Because here's the thing, man, with Karim Benzema, obviously he had a very fantastic season for Real Madrid and all that, especially the Champions League, and I thought he was going to be able to also show us what he can do, especially with France at the World Cup. But I guess you could say right now that with Benzema's injury, it is pretty devastating to not see him be able to play at a World Cup. But on the other hand, man, with France having the best depth out of any footballing nation at the World Cup, this is a great example why having depth in your squad is a big factor, and why it can go really a long way in football. Because today, Australia, they just didn't stand a chance against France, especially after France just did a heck of a job right there of being able to score the G's today, man. They really, I guess you could say, their front attack was just too much for Australia's defense to handle. That France, man, they were clinical today, and don't be surprised if France make a push at a World Cup trophy. I know there's all this talk about World Cup winners curse, this and that, but if you think about it, man, today France, for them to be able to win this game as the defending World Cup champions is absolutely phenomenal, and just very, very impressive. Kylian Mbappe, he had another brilliant game too today, but in my opinion, man of the match for France is without a doubt Giroud. I mean, Giroud, he was all over the pitch today, man, and that's the thing about France here, is that their depth, I think, is a big reason why I think France can make another push for a World Cup trophy, because having depth in your squad can really go a long way, and so far France have proven it right now, that with depth here in their 4-1 victory over Australia, they can really set the tone for the World Cup, and they can still show everybody why you should not count France out, especially because of just the talent they got. I was really impressed today with France's performance. 4-1 victory, man. This could not have been a more finer performance from France, especially from players like Giroud and Mbappe. They really just were the deciding factors today, I think, for France. And for France to do this good even without Conte is just something special. So yeah, France today, man, what a performance by him. A very tough loss for Australia, but listen, man, Australia, they just didn't stand a chance today against France, but they did a decent job in this game still. I feel like despite them, losing by a pretty big margin, Australia, man, they were able to get a goal in this game, but still France I guess are just still too good. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. See ya.